Maggie here. Today I am going to show you how to make these really sweet granny daisy squares. They're really easy. You need very minimum supplies to make them, and you can do so many things with them. So let's start. So to begin, I am going to be using a 5mm hook. There you go. I am also going to be using 3 different colors in just a basic acrylic yarn. So I have my yellow, I have my cream, and I have my blue. You guys feel free to use whatever size needle you want and whatever size yarn you want as well. Right, so to begin, I'm going to be starting by making a slip knot. So now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now into this stitch at the very end of your chain, you're going to insert and connect with a slip knot. All right, so now that we've made our loop, we're going to go into that center with 8 single crochets. Right, to make sure that you have the right count, it's just best practice when you are done to go back and count how many stitches you actually have. So I'm going to count from the beginning. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. We're going to connect to the top of that last one there, right underneath those 2 strands with a slip knot. And now it's time to change our color to your petal color. So I'm going to grab my scissors, snip, create a knot, and now we're going to connect our secondary color, which is our petal color. I like to start with a slip knot. Connect whatever way you're comfortable with. This is just how I like to do it. I'm going to connect right here. It doesn't matter which stitch you connect to. Okay, now I'm going to chain up 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, and we have to make a cluster. So a cluster is going to be made up of 4 incomplete double crochets. So this is going to count as your first. You're going to yarn over, go right back into that same stitch, pull up your loop, make sure it's even with your chain 3, yarn over and just pull through 2. You're going to have 2 loops left on your hook. You're going to yarn over, you're going to go in again to that same stitch, pull up a loop, making sure it's even again, leaving 3 stitches on your hook, yarn over, go through that same stitch again, pull up a loop, and pull through 2. Now you have 4, and you're going to just slide through all 4. Now you're going to chain 1. So I'm just going to jump over that. I'm going to wiggle my little hook into there. I'm actually going to leave my last yellow tail underneath this cluster just so I don't have to go back and sew it in later. So I'm going to pull up again. I'm going to work my cluster of 4. 3 and whoops, and 4, pull 3. Okay, so again, we've pulled through, we've made our cluster. We're going to chain up 1 into that next stitch there. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2, and keep going all the way around. You're going to have 8 clusters by the time you're done. Alright, so I'm back at the beginning. I'm just going to double count my clusters to make sure I have 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now we're going to chain up 1 and we're going to connect to the top of this petal here. Pull through, pull through. There you go. Now we just need to secure. We're going to cut off and secure. Okay, so we're ready to start the border. I'm going to start by inserting my hook here. I have my border color with a slip knot ready to go. I'm going to just put that on the hook, bring it down to size, pull through with a slip stitch. Now I'm going to chain 1 more and I'm going to work 2 half double crochets into that stitch. So that's 1 half double crochet and that is 2 half double crochet. Now we're going to go on to work our first corner. So your first corner is going to be 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So let's do that together. 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. We're going to chain 2, and now we're going to turn and right back into this loop, this space, you're going to work another 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And now you're going to work 3 half double crochets right into this chain 1 space. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Alright, so now we're going to work our next corner. So we're going to yarn over and do 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. That was 2, 3, chain 2, another 3 into that space, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so you did your next corner. Now you're going to continue on until you get all the way back here. All right, so I've just finished. Okay, so I've just finished up my last corner, and now all we need to do is slip stitch to the top of that chain 2 that we did at the very beginning. So we're just gonna wiggle our hook and get in there and join with the slip knots. And you can cut and tie off. Alright, and that is your granny square done. How cute is that? Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Leave me a comment if you want to see any other tutorials. I'd be happy to do those for you. I'll try to post a video once a week. Again, thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you again.